Oh, we're already on.
Gosh, bro, that's not a warning.
Look at your
That's a damn warning. Oh. Hair and makeup department. They don't
We're
exist.
on and there we go. Paige J is the first one to enter the chat.
Hey.
Hey Paige, it's just us and you apparently so far. So how's it going? Oh, she's already left. Okay, we got 39.
Whoa.
Wait, there's 39 people that have liked it, but there's no one watching. Oh, okay, now it's starting to come in.
Paige went and called a bunch.
We're live now, right? Let's do a little tweet risky.
Alright, bro. The delay.
Hello everyone, hope you're having a good Friday. It is Friday, of course. Friday Fit is Black Friday, which means that the shops are really busy.
It's crazy. I was there.
Byron was there.
I wasn't shopping, but I saw it all happen and it wasn't fun.
Explain to people that maybe are from a place where they don't have Black Friday, or especially as you're not from the UK.
Yeah.
So explain, as a South African, what happened.
Basically, the thing that I could describe it to the most would be the scene that killed... What's Simba's father's name?
Mufasa.
Killed Mufasa. That's what I can describe it to. Those wildebeests and stuff, that's basically what I saw happening down there.
Wildebeests.
The wildebeest, where they were running out of Topshop like it was freaking sunset and they needed to find the jungle.
Hang on guys, be with it in a second. I'm just posting the link to Twitter and stuff, just so people can come over.
It's crazy, just for like an extra, 40% off clothing or whatever, guys just lose their minds.
Oh, I do, don't they?
Like full on fart and stuff. It's crazy.
I mean, I'm in a different situation, but if that was me, I hate big crowds.
Yeah, can't stand.
So I would, which is ironic because obviously I've done like meet and greets and stuff, but that's very controlled. Whereas this isn't. It's not controlled very well, is it? I don't know, but it may not be controlled.
Really. You got one security dude at the front, and that's it.
The poor guy as well. I was thinking like, oh my god, I'm gonna die today.
Yeah.
He called his wife. I love you.
Can you imagine? Shame. Poor guy. And they don't put that in the job description when you're applying for the job.
Oh no, not at all.
They don't tell you about that in the interview. They just give you a baton. Deal with it.
Come say hello. Right. Okay, just tweet that live on there. Let's head over to Facebook.
We're moving quicker than usual today.
Oh, I'm on fire, Byron. I'm on fire. I tell you what, how cold is it outside? Actually, we'll get on to weather later on, but it's freaking cold.
Yeah, it's
Remember we used to sit here and be like, the weather today is always starting to get dark.
Yeah.
Now it's dark like 3 hours before we even start the live show.
It's crazy.
It's mad. It's madness.
The city is crazy, bro.
Okay, let's post that. Cool, that's out. Right. Okay. Oh my god. Amy Cox, shout out to you. Thank you very much. Caitlin Simmons, absolute legend. And Instakill is back on again. What an absolute legend. Thank you so much, guys. Right, let's get on with the show. What are you guys up to this weekend? Let me know. I might be, me and Josh, I think we're filming a video tomorrow for Josh's channel. Josh Peters, yeah. I filmed my video for this Sunday. Expect that on Sunday. What are you up to this weekend, Byron?
I've got some friends visiting
Oh!
from across the pond in Germany.
Wait, is there?
There's a pond in
Guess
between
it's
England
a
and
very
Germany.
tiny little pond, yeah.
You could fish in it, I guess. It's big enough to fish in. And they're over here, so we'll probably just do some sightseeing. We're actually going down to Brighton tomorrow.
Oh, nice.
Should be fun. And then
Nice.
Sunday fun day, chill day, actually. Sunday chill day.
Yeah, Sunday fun day chill. That's what I'm all about. That. Yes.
Sunday fun day,
Like
chill
that.
day, bro.
I'm going to the movies, going to the parks. If you're from South Carolina. Oh yeah, sorry, I keep calling you Byron. I forget that you're.
I think it's done now, bro. Georgian's dead.
So, Christmas shopping. That's good. Actually, that's a question that I want to ask to you guys. What time do you go? What point in the year do you go out and start doing your Christmas shopping?
When do you go?
I do it usually the week before, not the night before, the week before Christmas.
Okay.
But I do it all online. I try and get it all done online. Like Amazon Prime is the one for me.
Solid.
Oh, I love it. Someone said, "Can I shave my mustache?" No, I can't. I can't. I'm afraid. I'm doing Movember. It's got to stay. It's got to stay
It's looking pretty solid.
until the end of. And to be fair, I actually quite like it. I feel like it makes me look a little bit older. I look like it.
You need an excuse to keep it in December as well now.
Yeah, exactly. To keep me warm, to keep my face warm.
There we go.
But I tell you what, as soon as I go to Australia,
Yeah,
I've invented a new country.
I've been there.
As soon as what's it like?
It's pretty cold, bro. It's colder than this.
It's like the cold version of Australia, Australia. But you're in Moscow and Australia. As soon as I go to South Africa, this is coming off, I reckon. Yes, it makes me sexy and mature. I feel like all the older viewers of mine say keep it, and all the youngsters,
Appreciate it.
all you youngsters out there don't like it because it reminds you of your dad, probably.
Until you start growing moustaches.
Yeah.
Then.
And because it's a dark colour, it makes when I smile, it makes my teeth look whiter. Look.
I think that's just you, bro.
Oh.
I'm joking. Yeah.
Anyway, right. Okay, first story of the day. A Californian man about to ride a steam-powered rocket. Oh, he's about to ride a steam-powered rocket over the desert. I mean, that just sounds dangerous. I wouldn't try that myself. I'd wait until Elon Musk had given it the go-ahead and said it's safe for everyone,
There we go.
like Tesla. Things are heating up for a self-taught rocket scientist. Oh my God, yeah, that would worry me. A self-taught.
Self-taught, yeah, hang on.
Whew, okay. Mike Hughes, the Californian man, primarily works as a limousine driver. But in his spare time, he's been building a rocket
What a legend.
entirely powered by steam. And now it's almost ready for launch. The project has cost Mike $20,000, which is a lot less than NASA spent on their rockets, to be fair. And the launch date is this Saturday. Okay, so I know what I'm doing tomorrow. Hopefully it's like when Felix Baumgartner jumped off that thing in space.
From space,
Yeah. Hopefully like Red Bull will sponsor him or something, and they'll have it so it's like a like a live stream. I'd love to watch that live and see how it
That'd
goes.
be insane.
Worryingly, the first test launch is also this Saturday. There basically isn't a test. Oh, okay.
So he's just going for it.
But it's apparently so it's research to find out if the world's flat.
What? Are people still going on about it? Is
I
this still like
don't know.
current debate?
The rocket is set to travel up to 500 miles an hour over a ghost town in California, and things could go wrong. But Mike's ready for that. He doesn't look very ready in the picture. He looks very casual.
Mad Mark.
Yeah. He says, if you're not scared to death, you're an idiot. It's scary as hell, but none of us are getting out of this world alive. I like to do extraordinary things. If this launch goes well, Hughes hopes to build a rocket that can prove the Earth is flat, because Mike is also a flat Earth truther.
Gosh.
There we go. Once again, how many of you guys are flat Earth truthers? And how many of you just genuinely believe the world is round?
Is that the official term now for someone who believes in it? A
Flat Earth truther. Mike's also hoping to announce his running... hang on. Mike hasn't finished there. I think the sun may have got to Mike's head a little bit. Mike's also hoping to announce his running as governor of California if the launch goes well. So if you can create a good invention that can go around the world really quick.
Schwarzenegger, he was the governor for a while, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was, to be fair. Yeah.
Did he invent anything? I don't know.
No, he invented the phrase, "I'll be back."
There we go. That's a pretty solid invention.
That was about it.
Well, this is definitely a phrase you would
Everyone's
say.
saying basically they don't care, it's round. Is that they wouldn't make the emoji a round shape?
No.
So it's cube shaped. Okay.
No, we just.
But the thing is, we've never been to the point where it's a sheer drop. I don't understand how it could be flat.
No, I don't think so.
You keep flying a plane, you just go round and round and round and round. Do you know what I mean?
Also, why would NASA lie and say it's flat, round?
To stop us from travelling to different countries. Universities. I don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know. You know what? Someone just told a campfire story one day, and then that just spread to this official term that is a flat.
Probably,
Earth
yeah,
truther.
probably. I mean, I would, if it was proved wrong, I'd be like, wow, that's like incredible.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be annoyed about it or anything. I'd feel like, oh, damn it, I was wrong. I'd be like, wow, okay, cool.
Then I'd carry on living their life.
Just carry on with whatever I'm getting on with.
Which
Right.
is the second story of this thing. That's
Yeah.
definitely a phrase you would say, bro.
It is, isn't it?
The Boaty McBoatface Nation makes another good decision.
Classic boat faces.
Letting the general public vote for things can have mixed results.
Yes, it can.
They didn't vote for One Direction to win the X Factor, but they did. Oh, they didn't.
No, they didn't win it. They came. I thought they came fourth
Oh,
or
God.
third.
Okay.
I think. Someone in the comments will know. I'm sure.
You're right. Well, they also voted for Boaty McBoatface. Bad votes and good votes. I don't know what a Boaty McBoatface is.
Neither
yet.
do I. Let's find out.
Well, another naming poll has led to 2 snow gritters being given hilarious names. The Doncaster Council put up a public poll to decide on what to call the new machinery, and people voted in their thousands. That's pretty cool.
That's mad.
That's pretty funny. Spready Mercury and Gritney Spears were all in the running, but the final 2 names that were drumroll, David Plowie,
David Plowie.
and Gritsy Bitsy Teeny Weeny Yellow Anti-Slip Machinery. Another one for democracy.
I quite like that.
No,
I would call it that. That's a very good name. I feel like whenever I have any new characters in the vlogs or we have anything we need to give a name for something, I ask you guys in the comments. I feel like we can be a bit more imaginative. I feel like we can go for sort of thing like that. Like
definitely polls.
it makes sense with this because obviously it's about like it's a snow gritter, so it's got to be something like it's got to be like a celebrity name that obviously links with.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The thing at hand. I like that. I like that a lot.
For sure, bro.
Right. Let's go on to the next one. And the reason why this video is called this video, who invented the selfie? Byron, do you know, without looking at that picture? Which I just saw a little
Who
sneak
invented the selfie?
Who invented the selfie?
I'm guessing some Japanese technician who made the first front-facing camera.
See, that's what I would have thought.
Was that racist?
No, I don't think so. I think that's what I don't know. Yeah, no. They're very good with their technology.
Well, there's Samsung. Samsung was in my brain, so I'm just guessing that that dude.
Well, who invented the selfie? Was it Leonardo da Vinci? Was it Isaac Newton? No one really knows. But Paris Hilton. Paris Hilton is the latest in a run of people claiming to have invented the photography sensation. She had a picture of her and Britney Spears saying, 11 years ago today, me and Britney invented the selfie. Do you know what? I feel like she's not actually claiming that she invented it.
Yeah.
But she's probably saying, like, as a joke, like, look, we invented the selfie, because look, we did one back then. That's like Zoe saying she invented vlogging, because she did a vlog of her holiday in Portugal when she was like 9 or whatever. It's not her saying that she claims to have invented it. But anyway, I know I can't speak on behalf of Paris Hilton, unfortunately.
She gets pretty mad when you do that.
She does actually. She has texted me a few times, be like, Joe, stop speaking on my behalf.
Yeah.
I'm look, Paris, I can't help it. You know.
Got it. You're a news headline broadcaster. What do you think?
Exactly. Paris pointed out photos from 2006 that would definitely be described as a selfie featuring her and Britney Spears. Most people definitely hadn't heard of a selfie back then, but was it the first? Well. Well, a professor at the University of Southern Carolina who studies selfies laughed out loud when someone asked if Paris could have been the first ever selfie in the face. Surely. The very first selfie stick right there.
And now we've gone full circle and now people are using them again.
Yeah, they are. See, exactly. Well, and also, can I point out, there's a freaking ghost, look. What's that? That's definitely a ghost.
What are you seeing? There's a ghost in the background. That.
Yeah.
Ghost.
Someone said kangaroos. I don't understand the...
It could be. Kangaroos.
Kangaroos?
Really highly exposed ones. Replace your partner for a dog and live longer.
Ooh. Good, I didn't say roommate. Imagine, you'd be out. Give a whole dog the room.
For a puppy. Few people need even more reasons to love dogs. Dogs have a very good press right now, but it's just got even better. If you thought it couldn't, bro, just a Swedish study of 3.4 million people. That's a huge study.
Yeah, Jesus.
Which makes it a gigantic study and arguably quite accurate. Found that people who own dogs have a 20% lower risk of dying.
But is that because of like old age or just because of like learning? Like, how does it work? I don't know.
Well, I guess some dogs are used as like guard dogs or blind
guide
dogs.
Just, like service dogs.
Yeah. And interestingly, the number increases up to 33% lower risk of dying if you own a dog and live alone.
Sorry, my cupboard's broken.
So if you live alone and have a dog, you have a lower risk of dying, 33%, even more than if you had a partner. One reason that it's believed dog ownership lowers risk of death isn't because they're magical creatures, but because dog owners get more exercise due to taking their pets for walks. Well, that answers the question then, I guess, that we were asking.
Yeah.
As well as this, previous studies have shown dogs to have a number of health benefits, both physically and mentally. Get yourself a dog.
So, but yeah, basically the thing we take away from that is get yourself a job. A job? A dog. Not a job. A dog. I've actually, do you know, I've actually looked into this because I'm actually thinking about potentially getting. I'm going to be here a lot next year. I've realised I'm not travelling as much next year, so I am thinking about getting a little dog.
Can you give away the breed?
No.
Okay, keep it a secret.
No, but I'll let you know now. It's not a pug.
Okay.
Just because of my relationship with Alan, I can't have a pug. Right. Oh, next story. Netflix hotspots revealed as toilets and what? Netflix hotspots revealed as toilets and work. Our Netflix habits aren't always the most healthy. When you hear the streaming service's name, it usually followed by the word binge. Well, Netflix have released some data about how people watch the service, and it turns out we just love watching Netflix whilst on the bog. See, do you know what? I do use, I definitely watch YouTube on the toilet, I'm not gonna lie, I do. But I've never watched Netflix, I don't have Netflix on my phone. I only have Netflix on my TVs. And laptop, so I don't really ever watch Netflix on the toilet. Have you ever watched Netflix on the toilet?
No, but it's crazy when I was,
You were gone for a long time before. Basically, the reason why we're late for the show is because Byron had to go and use a toilet.
Be a human.
And he was gone for a long time.
I wasn't watching Netflix, bro. I remember growing up, people would go like read a book, and like half the book would be done, and then they'd go to the toilet. Now, guys, are all about YouTube and Netflix. It's all happening, man.
12% of people in the study had watched Netflix shows while sat on the throne, and a whopping 37% of people have admitted to watching shows whilst at work. Naughty. In terms of watching Netflix in public, most people used it on public transport, and then the next highest rating is in public. But how does it buffer? If you're watching it on public transport and you're on the, let's say, the London Underground, how does it buffer? I don't get it. I like turtles. Interestingly, 22% of people who watch Netflix in public admitted to crying in front of people, and 1 in 5 people have missed their stop thanks to being absorbed in a show. We just can't get enough of Stranger Things in between wipes. Do you watch and we? Let us know here on the Poop Scoop. Also, I'm the sort of person that I don't even like listening to my own music on the tube because I'm very paranoid about it. So I'm always worried that my headphones are going to unplug or whatever. It's going to start playing my music out loud in front of people. I'm terrified of other people listening to the music that I listen to. So I feel like a lot.
Underground is the music you listen to that secret, right?
It's not even that. It's just, I'm just worried that it's like because I do like quite old stuff. I'm like a year behind everyone else's music taste almost.
Okay.
I feel like so. It is a little bit embarrassing. But next story, Byron.
Where do you live?
I live here. I'm not telling you. Oh. You live here too.
A simple question, Joe.
Okay.
Or is it?
No.
Let's get into it.
Yes?
Eve Patterson just wanted to renew her driving license. A simple task. After answering a number of questions...
I'll interrupt you there. No, it's not. I had to do that same thing too, and it was a blooming nightmare. Because I wanted to use a different picture, but I couldn't because I had to change the picture of my passport before I changed the picture of my driver. Oh, it was a right nightmare. So I disagree already.
Gosh, well, Eve Patterson thought it was a simple task. Just answering a number of questions, the new license was sent out, and what arrived was a little bit unusual. Note the address. So on the address
I'm twiddling my mustache.
Her license disc, she wrote my dad's house.
No, she hasn't. That is freaking amazing.
I don't know how you do the experiment.
Yeah, you've nailed it, Byron.
So if you see where you live, I think it's circled even for you.
It's there. You can't really see it.
My dad's house. Well, it's written in there, printed, and it's official. The DVLA had asked Eve where she lived, and she answered, my dad's house. The person at the DVLA clearly took this at face value, and now her license disc reads this. The DVLA are sending out a new license, but said that seeing her weird house name is a regular thing, and they just assumed Eve's dad was a bit of a character and had named his house my dad's house.
That's amazing.
That's classic.
I love that. Right. UK man lives as if it's 1946. Oh no. Wishing you lived in a previous era is a pretty common thing for people, but most people live it as a pipe dream. Well, not Ben Sansom, who lives every day like it's 1946. He wears clothes from 1946, he listens to music from the 40s, and his entire house is decorated as if it's the 1940s. His house literally looks like a museum. This is not an uncommon thing. There's a person who lives in my old a place called Melksham in Wiltshire, right? And he's called Mr. Christmas. I don't know what his real name is, but he's always known as Mr. He's always known as Mr. Christmas, but I don't think he does it anymore. But he used to celebrate Christmas every day.
What?
So he would have a Christmas dinner every day. He would wrap presents up every day and unwrap presents. He would live every day like it was Christmas Day. And his house was covered in Christmas lights, like so much so that you couldn't even see the house. He really loved Christmas.
It's quite a unique way of going about your life.
I know. Ben works as cabin crew, so a pretty modern lifestyle. But then when it comes to when he comes home, he reverts back to living in the 40s. Ben doesn't allow himself things such as microwaves or dishwashers, but one modern luxury he does have is a fridge.
Nice.
You might be wondering if Ben's found a partner who tolerates his passion, and the answer is no. No, it's not. He does have a partner, but they live in their own modern house, and Ben lives in his. That's so odd. But, I mean, good on him in a way, but I just feel like, is that some sort of thing just to get... I feel like maybe he's done that story just so he can get onto the poop scoop, do you know what I mean? And in real life, he's not, like, he must...
That's just a photo, actually.
He must have, like, come back from a long shift on a plane one day and thought, you know what I could do with a little sneaky McDonald's. Do you know what I mean? Like, McDonald's drive-thru. I love
Definitely. 100%.
Yeah. Oh, and now we're on to the sports section.
And that's me.
Yep. Oh, say goodbye, Gyron.
On to the sports.
Here we go.
Nigerian bobsled team. What?
Yes!
Nigeria. Frick. Will be the country's first ever Winter Olympics team. That is crazy. Nigeria is a very hot country. It's like right near the equator.
It is, isn't it? Yeah.
And they have a I mean, cool runnings with Jamaica. That was a bit crazy, but Nigeria?
That's mad.
Well, it's hard to be a superstar ski jumper when the average temperature in your home country is 26 degrees. And that's probably why Nigeria has never got into the Winter Olympics until now. The Nigerian women's bobsled team only formed in 2016 and has managed to qualify for the 2018 Winter Olympic Games already. Sean Adingun, Ngozi Onwumere, and Okoma Omeg will be huttling down the runs in South Korea. That's pretty crazy.
That's where the Winter Olympics is this year.
And they managed to fund, yeah, I think so.
Oh, wow.
And they managed to fund the whole thing through a GoFundMe page that helped them reach $75,000 in 11 months.
That's amazing.
That's crazy for like how some countries have it where your country will just pay, and other countries you have to use GoFundMe to go to the Olympics.
Aoife said Cool Runnings in real life, haha. Walking disaster, it's like Cool Runnings.
This isn't the first taste of the Olympics though, as Adegung had previously ran the 100 metres at London 2012. She said the bobsled qualification was a huge milestone for sports in Nigeria. What a multi-talented lady. She ran the 100 metres for Nigeria at the London Olympics in 2012, and now she's doing the bobsled Olympics, a bobsled in the Winter Olympics.
She's keen, isn't she? She is loving it.
What's next?
Bloody hell. What's next? I'll tell you what's next, the weather.
Let's hear it.
That's what's next.
Let's hear it.
The weather today is dark and cold. What degrees is it right now? It's 4 degrees, right?
It is currently
I guess 4. Is it?
It's currently 4.
4 degrees. Oh, God. I'm going to have to get a coat on if I'm going out later. Because I haven't left the house all day. Anyway, right. That is the end of the show. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Start putting your names in the comment section below and I will give you a shout out.
Traffic's clear.
Before we go. Oh, traffic is looking very clear.
Probably the clearest.
For a Friday.
There's barely anyone out there.
Yeah, to be fair, we are doing the Poop Scoop 2 hours later than we normally do.
True.
But there we go. I hope you have a great weekend, guys. England are playing rugby tomorrow against Samoa. Make sure you're watching that.
South Africa playing against Italy.
Oh, there.
Make sure you're watching that.
And I will see you next week. Shout out to Cara, Izzy, Ava, Lizzie, Shannon, Jess, Alicia, Ariba, Harry, Chloe from Madrid, Jessica, Alicia, Cameron, someone put Wombats, S word cubes, Tamsin, Holly, Scarlett, Samantha, Siobhan, Andrea, Poppy, Ruby, Jules. That one just goes too quick, doesn't it? Look, it goes so fast. Libby, Neve from the UK, Alicia Rhodes, Jay, Libby, Sophie, Katie, Katie, Elia, Gal, Carla, Bryony, Molly, Violet, Aoife, Emma, Jade, Sophie, Vanessa, Isabel, Elise, Ellie, Karina, Caitlin, Millie, Chloe Woods, and Olivia from New Zealand. Shout out to you guys. Thanks for watching, and we will see you next weekend with another one. Cheers. Goodbye.
Boy.
How do you know when?
Bro.
That's bad. We're back in the swing of things.
The 1 month break wasn't enough.
No. I think we need longer off, don't we?
Yeah, for sure.
The thing is, I just want to keep growing this. I actually really like it, but everyone gives me so much hate about it. It actually makes me feel really upset.
I don't want to say anything, but the guys, they've been talking.
Sorry?
The guys, they've been talking.
About this? Saying what?
They say either you leave, either Moustache leaves or they leave.
I just like growing it. It makes me look older. I feel bad about myself when I have it.
Then keep it, bro, but you're going to lose your friends. So.
What do you think of it?
I think you should shave half. I've been saying that since the start.
Which one? This side? I prefer this side, I feel like.
No,
this one...
not the length in height. So it's just a pencil over your lip.
Yeah. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, but no one.
Oh.
I think every single week you do this.
Oh,
Hit the X.
No.